What is up, YouTube? It's VyPr Sports here, and today we have some huge NFL news. Former Pittsburgh Steelers and Oakland Raiders wide receiver Antonio Brown has signed with the New England Patriots. This is a huge move that is going to impact the entire NFL. So without further ado, let's get into it. The first thing that we need to go over is how we got to this point. Last season, Antonio Brown played for the Pittsburgh Steelers, but he was traded to the Oakland Raiders after demanding a trade. There was a little bit of time where we thought he was going to end up on the Buffalo Bills, but that got shot down pretty quickly by the Bills. He ended up on the Oakland Raiders, being traded there for 3rd and 5th round draft picks. Then the madness started. He was put into a cryotherapy chamber without proper footwear, making his feet frostbitten. He had a whole dispute over the helmet he was wearing. He got into altercations with the GM that ended up being the final straw, and those were not all of the incidents that happened with Antonio Brown this offseason. There were plenty more. But him getting into an altercation with GM Mike Mayock ended up being the final straw. He was going to get suspended, but ended up getting cut instead after requesting that he got cut from the Oakland Raiders on Instagram. Then he signed with the New England Patriots, and I'm honestly not surprised. If there was any team in the NFL that after all this was still going to sign Antonio Brown, it would be the New England Patriots. They take calculated risks. They're a team who knows what they're after, Super Bowl rings, and will bring in players because of their talent, despite any potential personality problems. They've done this in the past and have been successful with it. The culture that they have makes it a very attractive spot, and players there normally just fit in perfectly, just fit in with the culture and the players who are already there, and just make the team even better and allow them to win even more games. On paper right now, the Patriots' offense is amazing. They still have Tom Brady, they still have Bill Belichick coaching, they have a very strong run game with Sony Michel and Damian Harris. Harris was very good in preseason, and Michel had a very good rookie year. And now the receiving core is honestly, in my opinion, the best in the entire league, at least from a depth perspective. They have Antonio Brown, Josh Gordon, Julian Edelman, N'Keal Harry, and Demaryius Thomas. I don't think there's a team in the league who has a better receiving core than that. And honestly, I don't know if there's any team that could really stop that. On their schedule this year, there really aren't that many teams who I think could potentially stop them offensively. The only two teams who really potentially could are the Dallas Cowboys with a fairly good defense, fairly good secondary with Byron Jones and Chidobe Awuzie as their two main corners, and the Baltimore Ravens, now that they have Earl Thomas, to go alongside Jimmy Smith and Marlon Humphrey. But really, I don't think either of those teams actually truly stand a shot at stopping this new New England Patriots team. The only real way that I could potentially see a team truly putting up a fight against this Patriots team in the regular season is the Kansas City Chiefs if they can manage to get into a shootout with Patrick Mahomes versus Tom Brady. That's really the only way I could see them losing in the regular season as of right now because of the team that they have on paper. Their defense is still very good as well. They acquired Michael Bennett from the Philadelphia Eagles early on in the offseason, and still have some other very good pieces such as Dante Hightower and Stephon Gilmore, among other great players. They have extremely high expectations this year, and it makes sense. They easily are the favorite to be the number 1 seed in the AFC, despite the Chiefs, the Chargers, the Browns getting a lot of hype from the media and fans. Texans getting a little more hype, but I still doubt that they're going to be in contention for the number 1 seed. I think they'll still be a playoff team though, but not a very good one, especially now that they're going to have to deal with an even better Patriots team. I don't think that there's any team in the AFC even who could beat the New England Patriots right now. Maybe the Chiefs, maybe the Chargers if their defense is fully healthy and Phillip Rivers has one of the best games of his career. But really, right now, the New England Patriots are easily Super Bowl favorites, and This is mainly because they now have Antonio Brown in addition to the great players and the great culture and the great coaching that they already have. So those are my thoughts on Antonio Brown signing with the New England Patriots. And now, I want to hear what you guys think. What do you think of Brown signing with the Patriots, and right now, are they the Super Bowl favorites? Is there any team that can challenge this New England Patriots team? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Please like this video if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you're new. This has been VyPr Sports, and I will see you in the next video.